What's up, everybody? So today, as you can see from the title, we are going to be talking about maintenance. You've got the results you want. Now, how do you maintain those results? So in this video, I'll be going through that. In the last video I did, how much weight should you be lifting to see results? So go and watch that video if you haven't. This video was inspired by that video, so stay tuned. Hey everybody, I'm Hannah Dawson. If you don't know me, I am owner and creator of Fitness Ministry, where I inspire moms just like you to love the skin you're in through faith, fitness, and food. And I do this by teaching you how to train with a purpose, how to eat with a purpose, and how to have faith through the process. So today, this video was inspired by a lady named Asia. And she asked, so I'm going to read you guys her question because I'm sure, she's not the only one that has it. She asked, "Thank you for the great info. I have a question about maintaining muscle. I'm getting close to my goals, but I'm not sure whether to continue increasing my weights or if I can maybe keep the same weight I'm using and increase the reps. I guess now that I'm almost to where I want to be, I'm like, okay, how do I keep this up? I'm trying to shift from a weight loss mindset to a maintain what I've achieved mindset. And I'm clueless. I've honestly never made it this far." Well, I just want to say, Asia, you've done amazing. That you made it to the point where you're like, okay, I'm happy with myself. For one, that's amazing, girl. Give yourself a pat on the back. I think that is so good that you have got to the point where you feel that way. Now, this can be confusing for some people on many levels, because you think, okay, you hear people talk about maintenance, so maintenance, you just automatically think you can decrease what you've been doing. When maintenance, if you think about the word maintenance, it's maintain what you've been doing. So maintain as far as in training. So the only thing, once you've gotten the results that you want, you're at the weight you want, you're at the body size, the pant size, whatever it is that you're at, that was your goal, the only thing that you're going to shift, it won't be your training, it will just be your diet. It'll be your eating plan. So typically when you are trying to lose weight or trying to lose fat, you're in a calorie deficit, maybe you're carb cycling, I don't know, whatever plan that you're on, it is to lose weight or to lose fat. So that is going to be the only thing. So all you're going to do for that is you're going to go to my macro calculator and you're just going to pick maintenance, or the lowest carb cycle. So it won't be like a extra fat loss. It's just going to be a maintenance carb cycle, or just maintenance macros, or you're not going to be in a calorie deficit. So with that being said, now with your weights and your training, that really comes down to personal preference. And I say that because what do you like? What do you like to train? Because I know to build muscle, to put that muscle on, and it's so scary when you think build muscle as a woman. I don't want to get big. Building just means the more muscle you have, the more fat you're going to have. You're just going to get tighter. So I just say that putting muscle on just makes you tighter. So it just depends your goal. I personally love going and lifting weights when I'm doing like 6 to 8 reps and I'm going heavy and my rest periods are 2 to 3 minutes. I love that. But then I also love the conditioning workouts, where I'm doing like 12 to 20 reps and I'm doing circuits and my rest times are anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute. So that's more for muscle endurance. That is more to get that, increase that ATP. It's that burnout. So I do a variety of those weekly. So I never just do building. I do, sometimes it's 8 to 10 reps, sometimes it's 6 to 8 reps. Sometimes I have longer rest periods, and sometimes I have circuits that are really challenging my cardiovascular. And so I think constantly challenging yourself that way, that should never stop. You should always be challenging yourself. Now your eating should, you can maintain your eating. So you can increase your calories a little bit to the type of to the type of training you're doing. So yeah, to get out of that mindset, sorry, to answer your question, you have to just start eating for your training. You're not eating for weight loss anymore. You're eating for energy. So you need to be eating enough. So that just all depends on your weight, your height, your age, your goal. So I hope that answers your guys' questions. So maintenance isn't really like decreasing anything. You don't ever get to a place where you're like, okay, don't have to do that anymore, because then you'll just regress. So you always want to be pushing your fitness levels. It's the food that's going to constantly change, whether you're in a deficit or you're in an increase or you're just in a maintenance with your eating. So just remember that more has to do with your eating. Your training, you should always want to be pushing yourself, and the fitter you get, the more you can do. And so I want you to have that mindset. That takes you out of the weight loss mindset. You're not always going to be in a deficit with your eating. To get fitter and to get stronger, you need to eat more. To build those glutes, to build those nice rounded muscles, your body needs more carbohydrates. That's how you build muscle. Protein repairs muscle. Fat feeds your brain and your hormones. So everything works together. You should never really cut anything out, although you may decrease certain things to get to a certain goal, whether you have a competition or like a photo shoot or a wedding or something like that. That's kind of when you go into a decrease in your training, maybe would change a little bit. But as far as maintenance, you always want to be pushing your fitness level. Always, 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 always be challenging yourself, because that's going to make you grow. Just like when you're in high school and school, you're learning, your brain is constantly growing. And then when we stop high school, we're thinking like, yay, I don't have to learn anymore. And that actually affects your brain, and you stop growing and you stop learning. So same with your body, just because you may have been in that weight loss category for a while, doesn't mean that once you've hit your goal, you stop. Your training needs to increase, but your calories are going to come up a bit to match that level of output, that level of energy output, to be able to keep that up. So that is it, you guys. So that is how you maintain your results. I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Remember, you guys, I go live, do live workouts for you every first Thursday and every third Thursday of the month. So right here on my YouTube channel, 9:30, 20-minute workouts to fit your #MomLife. And yeah, check out my website for any other information for all my programs, my eating plans. Everything is at www.fitnessministry.ca, and that is where all my programs are, all my meal plans. So go check that out, and I look forward to hearing from you. Don't forget, leave your comments in the comment box below. I love to hear from you. Be a part of the #MomLife community, and I will talk to you guys soon.